Happy Halloween. Did I scare you? Probably not. That was the lamest scare ever. And I bet you when this video comes out, Halloween would have already passed.
Okay.
This is because I'm such a lazy slob and it takes so long for me to edit videos. But oh well, it's never too late for a scare.
Shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry.
Also thank you guys for over 750 subscribers. That's already nearly 100 more subscribers since the last video. Anyways, enough rambling from me. Let's continue on with the video. With that all said, I will see you in the next video. Next video. Next video. Next video. Next video. Next video. Oopsies. Looks like I'm a little late uploading once again. Sorry about that guys. Recently I've been working on more difficult aspects of the game and it takes longer to create. I know waiting for videos to release can be super boring for you guys. But the longer the wait, the more stuff I can show you. I have made a good amount of progress since the last video. I've just about finished most of the security building. I also implemented an entire new entity into the game too. I also worked on the shop building as well. And much more which will be shown in this video. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. And of course, we gotta thank my big inspiration for doing all of this, UkDarky, who once again commented on my video. Thanks man. Sorry guys once again. I hope you guys understand. I don't want to keep you guys waiting any longer, so let's jump right into the video. The first thing I wanted to do to warm myself up is do a bit of polishing here and there. To kick things off, I wanted to polish the looks of the Tomb Wanderers, because well, they could probably look a bit better. So all I did was add a nice smoke effect, and boom, looks much nicer. I still think I need to work on the AI though, it's still a bit janky. Next, I wanted to work on the security building, which is where all the guards will spawn. I'm planning for the security building to be reminiscent of the test subject building, but better. So all I did was copy some stuff from the test subject building and change a few things, like adding office chairs and computers. I managed to make the test subject cell and the guard office look decently different from each other. I then started creating the hallways. I made this process faster by copying and pasting specific parts. Here's a quick showcase of the guard offices. I then started working on stuff such as the walls, floor, and ceiling. The aim of the game was to make everything look similar to the test subject building, just bigger and better. As you can see, this took quite a decent amount of time. Here is some of the results. As you can see, there's quite a bit of empty space, so I decided to use it up by putting something big like a stage. I went back to good old Sketchfab, and tried to search for a basic looking stage. I ended up having to manually build the stage myself, and to be honest, it was probably for the better. After that, I decided to decorate the area a little. I ended up putting stuff like sinks and vending machines into the area, which took me a while to do. I even put in this giant TV above the stage. It looks quite nice, not gonna lie.
Perfect.
I then felt like adding the finishing touches. So I ended up adding a roof-like structure on top of the test subject building and the security building. I then added little details like grass and sheltered areas, like around trees and that. I also messed around with the lighting, and boy, the game looks a lot neater and nicer, I gotta say. After all that, I thought it would be a great time to start getting voice actors for the game. So I decided to quickly get on Discord and see my Discord server, which by the way, you should totally join if you haven't already. The link is in the description. I went and asked my server if anybody could do voice acting for the guide. I managed to gather a few volunteers to voice the guide. Thank you to everybody who participated in this. I really and truly appreciate it a lot. Here's a quick listen to some of them.
Hey there, I'm the guide. If you ever need help, just look for me around the map. I'm always happy to help. I'm here to help assist you on your journey around here in P.S Lab.
So yeah, not all of them exactly fit my needs. Luckily, I stumbled upon a user who goes by the name of Skeleton who usually does voice acting. He managed to record the lines for me, and boy, they sound good. Here's a listen.
Hey there, I'm the guide. I'm here to help assist you on your journey around here in the PS Lab. If you ever need help, just look for me around the map. I'm always happy to help. Hey, you're outside! I mean, it's kind of obvious you're outside. Where else would you be? Anyways, now that you're out here, you're free to explore the land. If you're a test subject, it's your goal to escape the PS Lab and join the Calamity Clan. If you're a part of security, it's your job to make sure to stop test subjects from escaping. While you do all this, please be aware of other hazards in these parts. There are entities that have been let on the loose and won't be scared to attack. I wish you luck, my friend.
Now that's sorted, I finally expanded the map a lot more and carefully placed the security building onto it. I then started to work on the next thing, which was actually writing documents/files for the various entities in the game. So I called up Google Docs and started typing the first document. I managed to successfully add the document into the game. I even let it so the player could actually pick it up and read it too. I then wanted the game to stand out more, so I started to work on the GUI side of things. I began creating a custom health bar for the game, which was easier said than done. I even had to do some scripting. I then tried testing out the brand. Alright, enough joking around. I added in a few more things like damage sound effects for when the player gets hurt, a custom death sound instead of that weird sound, and even added in a death scream. Here's a showcase of it. Pretty cool, huh? But the coolness doesn't stop there. Look at the wireframe rendering. It looks so cool. I just felt like mentioning that for some reason. Anyways, I started expanding the map even more. This is just so I had enough room to create the next area, the toilets. I purposely tried to make the toilets liminal space looking, and I spent a lot of time decorating the place, but in the end, it was ultimately worth it. Once that was done, I grouped everything in the toilets together, and moved the building neatly onto the map. I then decided it was about time I created a new entity other than the Tomb Wanderers. I made it so it will spawn in the toilet area, and I'll script the entity's behavior so it's super similar to SCP-173. So I decided to do some testing with SCP-173 himself. So I called up a SCP-173 model from the toolbox and decided to do some fun testing with it. I found a really good looking model from Sketchfab to use for the entity. I imported the model into Mixamo so I could get animations for it. Alright, I think I found a pretty good animation. I imported both the model and the animation into Roblox, and it surprisingly went smoothly. And after hours of intense scripting, I finally managed to get things working. Here's a showcase of the entity. So yeah, I don't know why it's going through walls, but hey, it's funny. So the AI is definitely gonna have to be worked on later. Next up, I'm planning on adding a functional shop into the game too. It'll be where the player can buy junk such as weapons, upgrades and stuff of that nature. I went ahead and built the general shape of the shop area, and added textures to it. I then put in decorations in the shop too, just to fill in all that empty space. And of course, we got to have some lights. I even put in some vending machines as well. And then this showed up. I then started working on the door for the shop, which just so happens to be an automatic door. Pretty neat, huh? I then moved the entire shop building onto the map. Here's a showcase of the shop area. Please note that it's not finished yet. You can't buy anything from the shop yet, but that'll be changing in the next devlog video. Anyways, I think I'll leave it there. There was still so much I wanted to do while making this video, but I've been caught up with a lot of things like school and stuff like that. Just a warning, my next devlog video will most likely take the longest to come out. This is because 2022 is almost over, and I would like to take a break and spend my upcoming vacation well. I hope you guys understand. I also wanna thank you guys for the great support once again. The first devlog video has somehow hit over 100 likes, which is utterly amazing. I also wanna thank everybody who has supported me on my Patreon. Nobody. Alright, see ya guys.